Faye and Jack in the back there are working on a very deep signal. I do see a corner there. Let's see what we have here. It looks like tiles. Oh, what's down there? What is that? A very good morning to you all. We're back on the Eastern Front, back for some metal detecting. We're gonna see if we can recover some World War II history and see what the stories of the relics will tell us today. Alright, we just arrived on the first location. The sun is out, it's a beautiful day. We're exploring a new Wehrmacht camp. We think we spotted the contours of a barrack. It's always this rectangular shape, like that. So probably it was once here. This is a really flattened out area and it's dug in the hill there a little bit. So yeah, let's find a spot to drop our bags and start up. So I just got the detector going, and my very first signal of the day is a German gas mask eye. So it's quite heavy. I think it's pure copper or something, brass. Gave off quite a decent signal. Not sure if the gas mask is still there. That would be nice. But yeah, we're checking out this new Wehrmacht camp. So that's a good first sign. I hear the guys are finding shell casings as well from the World War II era. So yeah, it's a good start. Josh just called me over, told me that he found a very neat coin. There we go. Yeah, and as you can see, it's a very special one because it says Denmark 1942. And we are on the Eastern Front in Germany, guys, so this is not a usual coin to find, but I can tell you, the Scandinavian SS soldiers have fought in this area and they were decimated, surrounded by the Soviets. So in the past we found these Scandinavian coins here as well, also Finnish coins for example. So yeah, these are always really cool to find. Congrats on that one.
Thank you.
Look at that, very neat button. I think it's an aluminum button. And yeah, you can see the star there. It's a Soviet button. And that will brush up quite nice. And maybe I can already make it a bit more visible. Just rubbing it. Very neat Soviet button. Shekel is still on the back. Nice one. Check this out. It's a very loud signal. It's iron. And it's quite a long signal actually. So maybe it's a rifle. Those are usually these kind of signals, so let's discover together what it is. Yeah, this is not really what I was hoping for. It's some sort of grease gun, I think. Not really sure, maybe they use this to oil their equipment. But yeah, that's a bummer. Let's carry on. So right now I'm just making my way over to Josh because he shouted over the radio that he found something cool. Let's discover together what that is. What do you got there?
Gas mask.
Ah, well that... Oh, there's a lot of paint there on the filter part. Wow, look at that condition. That's I've never seen it that conserved.
Nice one.
Definitely, yeah, we've been finding a lot of these gas mask eyes. So this makes perfect sense that we're finding a gas mask now. But yeah, so it's a German Wehrmacht gas mask. And I mean, it's not entirely complete, but this condition, that's absurd, man. That's paint condition. 1385. Is there more? Yeah, that's a spring. It's the gas mask spring, it's all part of it. There's probably gonna be more in there.
Yeah.
Is it a bigger shape? Oh, that's the other part of the gas mask. Let's put that back where it went, so it looks a bit more complete. Faye and Jack found this ammo dump. It's a lot of Mauser K98K clips, all live ammo. And there's even paper here. cardboard paper. So there, maybe there was an ammunition box in here. But that's a nice result. I'd say many clips, not too bad of a condition. Alright, there's a lot going on right now. As you can see, Faye and Jack in the back there are working on a very deep signal. They hit some iron object, but this is just a massive signal and they didn't succeed yet to get it out. I do see a corner there. Could be an ammunition box. that is exciting, especially when it's filled. But let me show you. Right next to it I hit a signal as well and I just found something cool. Look what I just pulled out. That's the handle of a parade bayonet. Look at that condition. I'm not really sure what the material is made of, but that must be a parade bayonet. That was the more fancy version. They usually used better materials for that as well. And actually the head here is a bit eagle shaped and they did that on purpose. That's really interesting. Right, let's give it a brush. Make it a little bit prettier. And while Jack is brushing up, Faye is working hard to get this massive object out. She's making us exciting. Too bad it's not complete, but I'm not complaining. This is a really nice piece. Yeah, you can really clearly see that eagle head. That's really cool. I think Jack and Faye got it loose. So let's see what we have here. Looks like tiles. Oh, is that a wooden crate? Whoa, there's water in there.
Oh my god.
What's down there? What is that?
Is it oil?
I don't know.
It looks a bit like oil, yeah.
Oh my god.
That's weird.
I think you should lift the whole thing up.
What did they hide down here? What's down there in that oil? What's sticking out there? What are those objects?
Can you grab one?
It breaks when I touch it. I think that you have to lift it out.
Huh.
It's a brush.
It's a brush. Well, at least we don't have to give this one a brush. Oh, that's really weird. Wow. Okay, this is not really what we were looking for. I'm not sure if this could still be from the WW2 era. Maybe they used this to paint the barracks. But that's a really weird find. An oil barrel with brushes covered by tiles. Okay, well, interesting. Unfortunately, not much more luck metal detecting, so we're gonna head out to the major dump site where we often go with our sifter to retrieve some WW2 relics. So let us travel there. See you in a couple minutes. Alright, so we just arrived at the dump spot. We're gonna continue our work sifting and digging through the rubble of the Second World War. There's bottles everywhere here, porcelain bits, medals we found here as well, a lot of WHW badges. So yeah. We brought our sifter, we're gonna set that up real soon. Now we just need to find a spot where we can start digging. But there is so much here, we can keep digging here for years, no worries. So yeah, really excited, let's get started. Let's get this beauty going. Josh is doing some gardening right now. We need to clear away this area so that we can sift through the sand. We don't want all of that greenery in our sifter, because that's not gonna work. Alright, that's all nicely cleaned up. We're ready to go in the sifter. That is pay dirt right there, guys. First scoops of sand are always a beautiful moment. Literally the second sifter that we're filling up. Look what my eye just got here. There we have the first WHW badge of the day, and it's a pretty one. Let me just get it out there. There we go. Nice pattern. There's writing on the back even. This time Faye started shouting that she found a colorful WHW badge. And there we go. She wanted to brush it up so badly, I had to go and get my brush. And it's a nice flowery WHW badge. So Faye just pointed out that it actually says
Rijksmoederdienst.
Rijksmoederdienst. So I'm not really sure what kind of organization that was, but that is definitely something that we can find out. Oh, there's Josh with the water. Let's see if we can clean that up a little bit. You probably have wet fingers right now, but
yeah,
it's effective though.
Ah, yeah, it works.
Yeah, there you go, Rijksmoederdienst. Yeah, I think we're on to a good area here. This soil over here, that's fruitful. We are already on our 4th WHW badge. This once was a swastika, it's a bit broken off. Yeah, we're doing well here. finding a lot of badges. Faye, she pulled out a badge and I think that has a German eagle on it. I hope you can make that a bit more clear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I see
there
the
is.
swastika.
Yeah, that is a banger of a find. I'm not sure if this is actually a different badge than a WHW badge, but we're gonna find that out.
It's a medal.
You think it's a medal?
It feels like it's not...
It's a bit heavier indeed. Could be a medal. There you go, you can see the eagle with the swastika. The pin is broken off on the back. It turns out this is a Nazi police badge commemorating Police Day events.
Take off.
Want to see more? Find us on Patreon and go with us behind the scenes. Additional footage, whereabouts, updates and more. So this time not in the sifter, but there's a find straight from the soil. Faye just called me over. Yeah, Opecta, we've seen that before. That's a really interesting bottle. The father of Anne Frank had a fruit juice company in Amsterdam. I told this story a lot of times, so I'm not gonna go into too much detail further on right now. But yeah, these bottles are really, really iconic and really recognizable for that time frame. So obviously it's not just WHW badges that we're finding here. There's a lot of bottles as well and porcelain bits, but also soldier tin figures. And I'm not sure if that is actually, if these are actually World War I or World War II. But Faye just pulled this figure out. Well, actually I think they are made from lead. It's really heavy. And you can see a cavalry soldier here. You can see the iconic German steel helmet. And the soldier sitting on a horse. So yeah, that's also a really nice one to add to the collection. Put it here with the rest. There we go. Nice. Faye just found another banger. Let me just show you. Yeah, I think it's quite obvious here. Faye just found an NSDAP badge. And there should be red and white paint on it. You see that a red ring, white center, and there is a swastika in the center as well. And it should say NSDAP on the side. Yeah, so like I said, it's not just WHW badges. There's actually medals and pins from the Second World War in here as well. Yeah, it's already a bit cleaner. There we go. So I just found a WHW badge that has been on my list for a while. Look at this one. Well, that one strikes out immediately, doesn't it? That's the Hitlerjugend symbol. I don't really want to... I have to be a bit careful. The brush is a bit dirty. Oh, this is working out. Yeah, I think I'm holding it upside down actually. Yeah, there we go. There is a year on there as well. There, I think it says 1939, if I'm correct. And there's also some writing there. Cannot make that out quite yet. You have to clean that later on. Alright, so Jack decided he could not stay behind. He also found this Hitlerjugend WHW badge, and just to prove to you, that's the second one. So this one says 1934 actually. I must say, we're exhausted, it's getting late. We're probably gonna drink beer soon. But right before we do, Josh decided to pull out another great WHW badge that we haven't found before, this trip at least. And it's an airplane. Look at that. It's a Luftwaffe airplane. I'm not really sure which type. It's not really my expertise, those airplanes. But that's really cool. It's missing a slight tip of the wing. Good morning. It's day 2. We just set up all of our stuff. Let me just take you down our little quarry here. The first decent find today is this WHW badge that Jack just pulled out of the sifter. It has 4 swastikas on it. And it also has writing on the back. So Jack is doing well over here. He just found the first flag of this trip. And what I mean with that is a WHW flag. And as you can see, this particular type, there is an iron cross on it in the middle. And there's 4 swastikas in the corners. There were different varieties and each type indicated a department of the Wehrmacht. What did you say was on it?
It says vlakartillerie.
Flak artillery. Let me focus that. There we go. Flak artillery. That's really nice. At least we know from what department it's from. Right, we just found another medal, guys. Look what Josh spooled out.
You can already see the eagle.
Yeah, the eagle is clear.
You can also see.
So I believe this is a Tag der Arbeid medal. And last time we found one as well, but that was a different type. This one has a different shape and probably a different imprint. But I believe it's Tag der Arbeid, but we're gonna check. Right, there we go, all brushed up. You can clearly see the eagle with swastika, and there on top it says Tag der Arbeid. Yeah, that's a great badge. So Josh, 2 minutes later, pulls out a second Tag der Arbeid medal. And it's a different type, but it's again Tag der Arbeid. We found this before, so we know. And that's in a really good condition still. Look at that. It says Tag der Arbeid on the top, and there should be also an eagle with swastika down there. That's clear. I think it says 1934. Nice one. I just pulled out two great items. The first one is a WHW badge flower. It's an Edelweiss actually. And obviously I couldn't stay behind with those Tag der Arbeid medals. Josh already pulled out two, and I just pulled out my very own. And I think this is a nice one as well. That condition is really great still. So it's the same one, I think it's from 1934. The Tag der Arbeid was a national German holiday to celebrate the effort of all German workers. Yeah, it's really clear still. The eagle, that mannequin on top always. There's a hammer there as well. Okay, so apparently we're not just finding German relics here. Jack just pulled out this liquor bottle and it says Amsterdam.
It's Lucas Bols, that's a famous Dutch spirit.
Oh wow, and it is complete. Well, that makes a nice decorative item. You can put a candle in there or something. Nice one. Yeah, it's dusty here. It's hard work, but it's paying off. And Jack just found another WHW badge, one that I've never seen before. I mean, I know the series, but look at this. It's two soldiers laying down, firing their MG34 machine gun. Now, how iconic is that? Right, that's it. Time's up. We're putting the sifter apart. Going to pack up. Thank you all for watching. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. Special thank you to all of my patrons. If you haven't checked out my Patreon yet, go and check it out. There's a lot of exclusive material that you can enjoy and support us while you're at it. I hope to see you next time, and take care.